3 deep-sea diving horror stories. The ghostly encounter. A deep-sea diver once had a terrifying experience whilst exploring an underwater oil rig in the Gulf of Mexico. As he swam around the rig, he saw a figure in the distance that looked like a human, but it was completely white and seemed to be glowing. The diver tried to swim closer, but the figure disappeared. He looked around but saw nothing. However, when he looked back at the rig, he saw the figure once again, much closer this time. It seemed to be staring right at him. Suddenly, the figure disappeared again. The diver was so scared that he immediately swam back to the surface. When he reached the surface, he reported the strange sighting to his fellow divers. They were all very confused and decided to investigate the area. However, when they dove down to the spot where the figure was seen, they found nothing out of the ordinary. The area was completely deserted and there was no sign of any human activity. The diver was convinced that he had seen a ghostly apparition, but his fellow divers were skeptical. Now to this day, the incident remains a mystery and no one knows what the diver saw that day. Before we go on to the next story, if I could quickly interrupt and ask you to hit that follow button and the like button, because we have a lot of people that watch the content but don't follow. So please follow, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, so that you keep up to date with what I'm uploading. Story number 2, the abandoned submarine. In the 1960s, a Soviet submarine sank off the coast of Sweden. The Swedish Navy found the wreckage and salvaged what they could. Years later, a group of divers decided to explore the wreckage. They were fascinated by the history of the submarine and wanted to see what it looked like up close. As they swam through the dark corridors of the submarine, they felt an eerie presence. Suddenly, one of the divers saw a ghostly figure standing right in front of him. The figure was wearing an old Soviet uniform and seemed to be staring right at him. The divers were so terrified that they quickly swam back to the surface. Number 3, the mysterious creature. A deep-sea diver once had a terrifying encounter with a mysterious creature whilst exploring the depths of the Pacific Ocean. As he swam through the dark waters, he saw a large object in the distance. He swam closer to investigate and realized that it was a massive creature with tentacles. The creature seemed to be alive and it was moving towards him. The diver tried to swim away, but the creature was too fast. It wrapped its tentacles around the diver and pulled him towards its mouth. The diver just managed to escape, but he was badly shaken by the experience. He never dived again. Now, when the diver reported the incident to his colleagues, they were skeptical to say the least. They thought that he had simply had a vivid imagination or had been frightened by a harmless creature. However, when they analysed the footage from the diver's camera, they saw the same creature that he had described. It was a massive octopus that was much larger than any other known species. The footage was widely circulated and it became one of the most famous encounters with a deep-sea creature. The diver's experience was a reminder of the dangers that lurk in the deep waters of the ocean. So there we go, that's 3 scary deep sea diving stories for you. I know that I will not be doing any deep sea diving anytime soon. What about you? What do you think of these stories? Would you like to hear more? Please do let me know down below. React to the video as well. Share it, and why not follow? I just want to give a shout out to the patron of the day, and today's patron of the day is Triton Shadow GC. Triton, thank you so much for being a patron. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of my patrons. Thank you so much. I'll see you very soon. Sweet one. Goose.